Shorty getting energized, living life. But she ain't tired, she just turn it up. Boy, you nice, heart cold like some water and some ice.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente surdo, mais preparado.
Hey, it's Dak Prescott.
Hey, it's Jalen Ramsey.
Hey, it's Deebo Samuel, and I'm coming to NBA 2K. I'm the newest member
of the NBA 2K
crossover series.
While it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the...
Coming onto the floor.
MP's checked in for Allen.
Number 1.
So for the Lakers right now, they'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's MP, and it's May in at the point.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. It should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
Oh, my goodness, the slam.
After all these years, LeBron still has the fire, willing to do the dirty work.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. MP, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2, and this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to White, looking to end the run. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Porzingis kicks to White. Drills it from outside.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Pass to Mikhailuk. On the wing, MP. The offensive rebound, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Here's Sexton. Softly drops in the floater. Sexton's got 7 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers.
16, the Lakers, 20. Fans, please, a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed. Change for the Lakers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Sexton, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach is high. Come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Turner. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's White, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Lakers leading by 4.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
How about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
MP, no good. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, you take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 6.
You're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
To the wing right side. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Payne's shot is good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 7-point differential. MP against Sexton. Vanderbilt's checked in for Miles Turner. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. LeBron's checked in for Washington. Porzingis finds Sexton. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
And they get it. That shot misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
So it's Los Angeles.
The Jazz, 34. The Lakers, 44.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
Plus, these cards can be used in multiplayer modes for a limited time, until the end of Season 4. But after that, they're going to be limited to single-player modes only.
Dak, Debo, and Jalen are all ready to go from the field to the court. But the question is, are you?
I am, but you know what else I'm ready for? The All-Star mini-season in my team that starts today.
This is
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do? The Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got MP. He's out there with Grayson Allen. Davis out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. MP way outside. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Russell. To the inside, Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Minnesota now. Towns passes to Russell. Double team on Russell. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Lakers have possession. Richardson, no good. The Lakers have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. MP way outside. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Richardson. Clock at 6. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Josh Richardson.
I like that. I mean,
Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Goes up on the wing. MP shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Minnesota,
that one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers trail. Here's MP. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Noel's got 5 now.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Collins with the big block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers from deep. MP just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Martin outside. Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. With
22. Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
Substitutions for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Anderson. And Richardson subbed in for Russell. The Lakers making a switch here. Cody Martin is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Richardson in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
A moment here for an injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Hey guys, Minnesota's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said there's a little pain and swelling, but that the wrist seems structurally sound. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Boy, now you have to think about Portland. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
And he drops the first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Christie. MP outside. And he gets it to go. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside, Anderson. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 49, the Lakers 50.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant.
Told a homie to watch his step, then he out of sight, out of mind quickly. How they forget you? It was fake love for real, only to call it my. It was made to. As far as flows, everything I say celestial. Hand Cecil off a bit, call it a test tube. We'll make him come back and spend every.